Good day, everyone. So we are the Group 1, and the topic that we are about to discuss is all about sociological foundation of physical education and sports. So before anything else, please allow me to introduce myself first. So my name is June Tyrell Baradillo. So my task for today is to answer these three questions before we thoroughly go to the deeper meaning of sociological foundation of physical education and sports. So the first question is, how is sports a socializing force in American culture? So we all know that some of the sports originated in America, mainly basketball, baseball, football, and soccer. But sports in America ultimately play a large role in society's culture, enabling the American youth to understand the importance of physical fitness and sportsmanship at the local level. Since sports are richly ingrained in society, they have helped bring people together. Sports have always been important to people around the world, specifically deeply important to American people. So the next question is, what is the nature and the scope of the sports? So we all know that the nature of the sports is it will really test your physical strength, your agility, your endurance, your discipline as an athlete. But overall, any definition of sports can be highly controversial. In practical terms, sports is defined by its sociological interpretation and its powerful emotional association with competition, skill, and physical exertion. So, what are the scope of the sports, by the way? So, sports can be broadly classified into three areas, namely competitive sports, athletic sports, and spectator sports. So, the last question is, what are the some problems that we see today in sports and how are they addressed? So I think the lack of facilities and equipments are the greatest problem that sports has been facing right now. But luckily, there are some organizations as well as government institutions provides them the things that they needed by simply giving them budget, equipments, and facilities that could help them to continue what they have started. So to continue the discussion and to thoroughly understand the sociological foundation of physical education of sports, let me call on Mr. Abel Gas.
Okay, thank you so much, Mix Tyrell, for answering our first three questions. So, since natubag naman ang mga pangutana nga ginhatag, let us all proceed sa sociology. So, what is sociology? Sociology is the study of people, institution, human activities in terms of social behavior and social order within society. So, nag-talk siya about sa mga behavior sa people, institution, human activities, and many more. So, it is also concerned about institution in society such as religion, second, family, third, government, and education. So, next, sociology influence of social institution on the individual, the social behavior, and human relation that occur within the group or an institution and how they influence the individual and interrelationship between various institutions within society such as sports, education, religion, and government. So in short, ang sociology daw kay maka-influence sa social institution within the society. Ang example niya nga institution is sport, education, religion, and government. So for more information about sociology, let us all proceed to our next reporter.
Sociology provides useful concepts, theories, and research methods. These tools enable us to examine social life in context and see connections between our lives and the larger social world. Sociologists Sociologists are concerned with action and interaction in particular social contexts, and also sociologists are the study of human behavior, interaction, and organization. They observe the activity of social, religious, political, and economic groups, organization, and institutions. They examine the effects of social influences, including organization and institution, on different individuals and groups. Social world. Social world is an identifiable sphere of everyday action and relationship such as family, a soccer team, an athletics department, a university, a community, and many more. In the sociological literature, social worlds have been defined as amorphous and diffuse constellation of actors, organization, events, and practices would have coalesce into spheres of interest and involvement of participants.
Sports sociology. It is an examination of the relationship between sports and society. And also, it is a discipline of sociology which in research and theory deals with sport as playful, rationalistic, and rewarding activity that is done in interaction. It is an activity which, depending on the amount of material or social reward, is located on a continuum between play and work. Goals of sports sociology. First, think critically about sports. Second, learn to identify and understand social problems and issues associated with sports. Third, look beyond performances, statistics, and scores to see sports as social construction. Fourth, make informed choices about the sport's participation and the place of sport in our lives. Fifth, transform sports in progressive ways.
Different approaches in sociology of sports. So some scholars see themselves as sports sociologists concerned with sports science issues. So their goal is understand sports and use sociological knowledge to improve sports experiences. So other scholars see themselves as sociologists concerned with social and cultural issues. So their goal is to learn about and transform social life in general. So athletes who also athletes learn how to perform better is also learn how to be better teammates. They work to get the most out of their experience. So it is important for one to understand the sociology to understand how the world works, more especially without knowledge of sociology, especially how society operates on relationship, government, and culture. A person may not be able to interact with others in an effective way.
So hi everyone, I'm Bahang Jian and my topic is about historical development. Historical development primarily refers to change in unfolding of history. Historical development can be a single event, such as the Boston Massacre in 1770, such as the movement of 1960s and early 1970s. Distinct field of inquiry in the late of 1960s. Veblen wrote the theory of the leisure class, 1899. So, leisure class is a political economy of a modern society based upon the social stratification of tribal and feudal societies, rather than upon the merit and social utility and economic utility of individual men and women. Both Sports American Life 1953 and A Man Play Games 1961 analyzed the role of a play in a culture. 1964 International Committee of Sports Sociology, which later became known as International Sociology of Sport Association in 1994. So, sociology of sport is an area of study concerned with the relationship between sociology and sports, and also various social, cultural structures, patterns, and organization or groups involved with sports.
So now we'll be going to tackle about the journal. So first, International Review of Sports Sociology became known as the International Review for the Sociology of Sports in 1984, while in 1977, it became as known as Journal of Sport and Social Issues, while in 1984 is known as Sociology of Sports Journal. So those topics that have gotten the most attention are those related to the social inequalities such as gender, race, ethnicity, wealth, sexual orientation, and lastly, and is the culture. So in 1970s, focuses on socio-economic inequalities and class relation in sports, while in 1980s, focuses on class and gender equities in sport. And lastly, in 1990s, focuses of exercise on societal conceptions of the body, such as racial and ethnic inequities, the impact of media and politics on sport, and different cultures. So that's all for the journal. Thank you.